Unstoppable force, immovable object. I've been pondering that today. It's almost like, two things colliding, not wanting to give over the other. And sometimes I've thought my sort of mind has been like that, where your ego is that stubborn that it will not listen to anything and anyone, no matter what advice there is. And I found that before when I've worked with mentors and coaches who've all been successful. And I've always wondered, well, why can't I quite get the success? And looking back, I can see why. It's because it was just all about resistance, my immovable object. The unstoppable force of success, my immovable object of, I am not doing that. My way is the best way. I do not want to change. This is how it will work. How the hell did that serve me? It didn't. And now when I look back, it was just fear and resistance. The fact that they could actually well be right, and could I actually have been so scared of being successful? Now that sounds really stupid, doesn't it? But when you become successful, or what you perceive as success, whether that's financial gain or freedom, more time freedom, or a combination of both, whatever it is, that might be scary. Because to be successful, usually by definition, you have to show up every day in the world, which is what I've been doing for the last 50 odd days. And it took me a few years to get to that point. I was doing it intermittently. I was shooting videos. I was helping people. Things that I know I'd gone through. But I wasn't really showing up as me. I wasn't sort of doing the whole warts and all approach. That this is how I'm feeling today. It's alright to feel this way. I felt it myself. Never really got to that point until these videos. And there is days when I wake up, like I said on yesterday's video, where I just want to put my head back under the duvet and think, okay, I'll get up tomorrow. But that's not an option. It's just not an option. It's not an option for me. I've been told I've been stubborn before, and I've talked about that. But stubborn's only ever good if it gives you the tenacity to move forwards, to be successful. And I think part of the success paradigm, I suppose, if you like, or the paradox, is that being successful usually means that you are more exposed to others, exposed to judgment. My good friend and mentor, Jeff Thompson, always used to tell me to be a city on the hill. Be a city on the hill and be exposed. Because he said, and this is so true, people will criticize you whether you do it or not. And that is really, probably best phrase I heard in a while when Jeff told me that. Because he's right. Whether you do something, you get criticized anyway, so you might as well do it. But I struggled with it for a while. But now, because of my work with my core values, working with Mark Whitehand and reminding me of who I really am, I get to be able to push judgment aside because I know who I am. I know where I'm going. I know what I want to achieve, what I'm going to achieve, what I will achieve. Every day I have to remind myself. I will remind myself. That's the key. Remind every day. Don't just say something and then arbitrarily think you're just going to get it. You won't. Work towards it. Do the work. Show up. That's what I remind myself every day. Do the work. Show up. If there's a drama, what is it? What's the emotions? What's driving it? What's the data? What can be done? Become mechanical almost. That professional outlook. Whatever you feel, it doesn't matter. If you don't want to still feel that way, change something. So now when I look at this whole judgment thing, what is the judgment? Some exclusion of some kind. Is it true? What's important to me? Will that make me happy? All these different things then allow me to think, okay, how is my day going to pan out? Do I listen to that person? That's fine. Remember, I always love this sentence. Thank you, Mark, for this. I don't have to prove you wrong for me to be right. It's very true. Be the city on the hill. Stand out. Shine. That's what you're on this planet to do. There's far too much fear instilled in our lives from an early age. This fear and scarcity. That's not who we are. We learn that. We learn fear. It's a learned skill. It's a shitty skill, but we'll learn it. Even parents do it, to their kids. Well-meaning, but it can have other consequences. Love is something that comes naturally. We don't have to learn it. It is us already. So to rediscover that, we just need to rediscover ourselves and realise all the other stuff's just bullshit. Smoke and mirrors, that whole fear to keep us where we are. But if you don't want to be where you are, just where I don't want to be where I am right now, you've got to keep working forwards and remind yourself of that. Remind yourself of who you are every day. What serves, what doesn't. What opinions matter. And in fact, the only opinions that matter are your own. Everyone else's opinion does not matter because you can't control it. You only control how you react to it. So what are you going to do today? Me? I want to continue on my quest, my journey, being the lean warrior. And I invite you to do the same. And remember, if you're ready to take a step forwards and understand this a bit more and see how I'm getting here, then drop me a message on Facebook or a message below and I will get back to you and see how I can help you. No problem at all. Until tomorrow, see you later.